celebration tonight with a visit to the Big Island. Here's Kim.
Aloha from Hawaii. We're at the beautiful Fairmont Orchid Resort, where you're as likely to find people sunbathing as you are green sea turtles. But as tempting as it is to just lay around all day, you really do want to get out and go exploring here, because the Big Island is known for big adventure. It's one thing to see a waterfall, quite another to stand beneath it, like glimpsing a volcano, versus actually feeling its heat. On the Big Island, you can choose your adventure. Want to swim with manta rays? This dive off the Kona coast is ranked one of the best in the world. But be prepared to go at night. The rays are nocturnal. If you feel more comfortable above water, there's always Hawaii's sport of kings, outrigger canoeing. Umi Cabrera-Zook's been doing it since he was old enough to crawl.
The ocean is like our playground when we were little. Yeah? We didn't have jungle gyms or merry-go-rounds. The ocean is the first place where you pass to teach you how to play.
He grew up to become a canoeing champion and an instructor at the Fairmont Orchid Resort, where the lessons include Hawaiian culture, like the belief that outrigger canoes have living spirits. So whatever you do, don't hit the side with your paddle.
It's like slapping your grandmother. Stop. Not good. We're not going to do that.
While canoes were once the primary mode of transportation here, this may be the best way to see the island now. Paradise Helicopters has Hawaii's 4,000 square miles covered. Pilot Steve Cottrell knows where to find the most stunning spots, but he isn't a native.
I used to live in Fort Lewis, Washington when I was a young kid going to school, elementary school.
His first introduction to volcanoes was Mount St. Helens, but on the Big Island, eruptions aren't considered so dangerous.
Very mild, very gentle eruptions. You can literally walk right up next to the lava flows. You can see them, you can take pictures of them. You can roast your marshmallows, your hot dogs on them.
Where fire meets water, it's another story. This is at the base of Mount Kilauea, where lava still flows 30 years after the volcano erupted. You can also tour hidden waterfalls in the Waimanu Valley.
It's about an 8-hour hike to get in there, and there's really no publicized route or anything like that.
Legend says King Kamehameha was married beneath these three falls, and just a few minutes away by air, you can land at the base of a 1,200-foot waterfall. Expect to get wet.
The only way to get there is via helicopter, no way to hike to it.
Even the most established activities are more adventurous in Hawaii. Consider what the Mauna Kea golf course is grown on.
It's not that easy. We need a lot of water.
The greens sit atop lava fields, an agricultural feat developed in 1964 by Bob Itamoto.
I graduated from college with an agronomy degree, but they never did teach me to grow grass on rocks.
He figured it out. More than 40 years later, Mauna Kea is one of the world's premier courses with an epic water hazard. Welcome to the third hole. Over the bay.
For certain guys, it's probably okay. For me, I'm just glad I got over it.
Whether you finish over or under par, it's all part of the adventure. One of many on Hawaii's Big Island. Of course, another way to go on an adventure here is to find something that tourists don't usually do. And we found a restaurant that you might want to check out on the Kona side of the island. Locals have been going there for years and years, and not just because of the food. From outside, it doesn't look like much. But this restaurant is, for locals,
amazing. Amazing.
The definitive flavor of Hawaii.
Wow.
It's not just that the food is good and reasonably priced.
You're doing that right.
Teshima's real draw is history.
Okay, over here.
embodied in the delicate, smiling owner who was born when Roosevelt was president.
Wonderful.
Theodore Roosevelt in 1907.
Now I'm 102. Yes. And the time goes fast. When I was younger, everything was slow.
Shizuko Tashima, known as Grandma Tashima on the Big Island, opened her business in 1929, balancing a full-time job with raising a family long before it was customary.
And I started some ice cream parlor, small, little by little. I didn't rush.
Patience paid off.